Hey, what's good? So today we're going to be talking about, if you're coming to Japan, if you want to hang out in either Kanto, so mainly Tokyo, or Kansai, which is otherwise, it's mainly Osaka, right? So what those two differences are. Think of Japan as California. I mean, they're both kind of the same size. Everyone wants to be there, but once they're there, no one wants to really stay there too long, type of thing. Nah, that's not true. I guess I just didn't like to stay there. Like Tokyo region, it's great for people that want to kind of come and see, Japan. Just kind of like the whole tech side, like huge skyscrapers, all that crap. And it's a great place to go if you want to kind of get the bare necessities out of the way. So think of it as LA. So like if you're gonna go to America, you need to go to LA, right? You go to LA, you need to go to New York. But like LA, right? Once you get there, it's kind of like, oh, this is cool. I don't get what the hype is about, but I'm still here, so it's kind of cool. So you got Shibuya Crossing, you got the Robot Cafe or the Robot Restaurant, you got Harajuku, you have you got Disneyland, you got Disneyland Sea, you have what else is there? The thing is, a lot of what you can do in Tokyo, you can do just about anywhere else. Yeah, so this is basically going to be a rant about how you should come down to Osaka if you're going to come to Japan. The difference with Kansai is that unlike Tokyo is kind of like LA, right? Like I said earlier, but it's like LA in the sense that it's huge, and wherever you go within Tokyo, you still call it Tokyo, even though it's not really. If that makes any sense. Like Tokyo Station is in Tokyo, and like let's say Ibaraki Station isn't in Tokyo, but it's still in Tokyo. You know what I mean? It's just like how Venice is still LA and Torrance is still LA, kind of. If you kind of get that reference, right? Osaka is kind of like San Francisco, so it's smaller. You can generally get around in a day and a half or so if you're walking everywhere. There's a lot of history there. There's a lot of culture. It's a bit calmer. The homeless population, not as bad. Actually, I think Tokyo is a little worse. Osaka, people generally leave you alone. So like 20 minutes out, you can go to Nara. You go up a couple of hours, you get to go to Hiroshima, you get to go to Nagasaki. Okay, that might be wrong. That was super wrong. But there's just more varying degrees of difference. So like you could hit up 3 different places and they'd all look completely different. So like you got shrines, you got museums, you got a couple of decent museums, most of them are pretty bad in Japan. You got an aquarium, you got American Village if you're feeling homesick for like the week that you're here. Tokyo, it's kind of like all the same, and it's really spread out if you want to do something different. There's definitely some forests that I recommend, like foresty areas in Tokyo that I recommend, like Okutama, Takao. But other than that, it's like not much to do. For reference, I stayed in Tokyo for about, I want to say like a year and a half, maybe, something like that. And then I moved down to Kansai maybe 2 years ago. No, or was it a year and a half? I don't know, so it's kind of like half and half, right? Oh, another thing. If you want to make friends, like during your travels, Kansai is a lot easier because a lot of the foreigners here are really kind of down to earth. They're chill. There's a lot of people. There's just a lot of sheer volume of people up in Tokyo. So, you don't know who's actually living here or who just got here, type of thing. The people that kind of move down to Kansai, the foreigners especially, they have to really think about it, right? So there's a lot of foreigners here, but there's not nearly as much as Tokyo. But having said that, because there's not as much as in Tokyo, once you know like 2 or 3 of the really popular people within Kansai, you basically know everyone, and it's a really cool way to network. It's a really cool way to like kind of never be alone if you go out or want to go out, type of thing. That having been said, don't screw up your reputation, because once you screw it up with someone that's kind of popular and you really screw them over, you now have no friends. And I've seen that happen to a couple of people. And I mean, most of the time they deserved it, but not always, right? Just like Kansai is a lot more chill. You can get you can go to a forest, you can go to a couple of old ass temples, you can go to a game center, you can go get really good like specialty Japanese cuisine, and you can go shopping all in one day, and all spread across like at least like 3 to 4 different locations if you're down in Kansai. Tokyo, you're still in Tokyo if you try to do all those things, and you can't get like nature in on the same day that you want to go shopping. Like there's no way. Like it's just so spread out. Like, if you want to have a more holistic experience, I would say definitely come down to Osaka. Yeah, I was looking at the listings here. There's more crap to do in Osaka. And again, if you see like a semi-popular or like a popular place here, and then you see there's like a foreigner attached to it, just hit them up on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that. And like a lot of the times, people will respond back really quickly here. Like the Japanese people too, actually. Japanese people here, you can talk to them and they'll ask where you're from. They'll be interested. Tokyo people, it's pretty cold, but that's just because Tokyo, again, it's really like LA. Like everyone's hustling. They're trying to do their own things. The ones that are kind of calm and down to talk are the ones that, they're either making big money or, they're also there on vacation type of thing, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna give this win to Kansai over here. So, hope that helped.